I be having to make sure, you know what I mean?
My nigga.
I've been on heavy New York Knicks Kif time. You know what I mean? Like I love I can't.
But they ain't
it's
been
like,
winning though, right?
Nah, but it's I still got the pride though. Like we waiting for Derrick Rose to come back from off injury. That's how you know.
Do you think
that's how
he's been
income.
injured for like 7 years?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, he just had a surgery. He wasn't even injured. He did a surgery on his ankle. And he'll be right back to new to bounce. Everything will be back. RJ is hurt right now. We having a little, you know. We had Brooklyn up 28. They came back and beat us.
Yo,
what type of shit is that though, Smoke? That shit almost made me throw up.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not even a sports nigga. I only started following sports because I started betting on sports, fucking on my younger cousin. You feel me?
With the FanDuel
Yo, I had
shit.
to delete FanDuel off my phone.
See what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna hold you. They've been
Shit
smacking
fucking
me
up
the last
households,
couple
bro.
days,
That
but
shit is the devil.
it's all good.
That shit fucking
Habibi, they've been smacking me the last couple days. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit fucking up
That shit
households,
is the
King.
devil.
All right, but bust it. Oh shit, I didn't even know we was. Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been smoking rock or under a rock, you now tuned into the motherfucking Personal Party Podcast.
Shit.
Always followed by the wackest ad lib in the motherfucking game. You know what I mean? Wackest ad lib in the game. The intro comes with the whack ad lib.
Introduce the guest, brother, please.
All right, whatever. You know what I mean? Today, shit, most days, any day that I have a guest in here, because I don't like talking to just anybody. You know what I mean? Niggas be soliciting themselves to conversations for me, and I don't, not even to say that I'm just this lead conversationalist, but I like to say I'm getting better. And shout out to the guys who coined me a conversationalist. Was it Maul or B Dot? It was one of them.
Conversationalist was hard.
It was more.
Conversation, because I like that, because
That's a good label.
it's like a clean title for a interviewer or a podcaster or whatever.
It's like journalist, but not journalist.
It's just
There you go.
different. It's different.
Thank
He
you.
likes different.
Thank you.
Podcaster.
You clean me up. Because podcaster sounds so
Podcasters, yeah.
Casio.
Yeah.
Right? It's like Casio compared to like the shit that the
Dolby
niggas-
Digital.
There you go, right? So today I have one of my baby brothers in here. You know what I mean? Somebody that I had the honor of watching from the very beginning of his rap career.
Truth.
Somebody that I always, anytime we in the same space, it's always a good time. You know what I mean? This is my brother. We smoke expensive weed. We talk shit. We been on legendary songs together. We actually was in a rap camp together. You know what I mean?
That's a true thing.
I forgot what holiday that was. It was me, you, Matt, God bless.
It was Easter.
Yamps.
It was Easter. We all celebrated Easter
We
together.
celebrated Easter together.
Yeah.
Because we was doing Rock the Bells, and I feel like something had happened. Maybe a show got canceled.
Yeah,
Something
happened when we all ended up at his crib that day. And like a show, something happened. And then his moms ended up being there ordering all that grub. So
Right.
he was just like, yo, why don't y'all stay? And then niggas got into all the other shit. We started tripping. And then we had the whole day.
Talk your shit. Hold on, niggas celebrate Easter still?
Nah, I mean, we was just
y'all just
celebrating.
spent it
We
that
was,
day
we
on
was
Easter.
together. It happened to be on Easter. I feel like Mac and Chuck English was shooting a video somewhere on Fairfax that day.
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly what was happening.
And that's how we all linked,
That's why
you
we
know
was all
what I mean?
together.
And that's why we was all together. Ab came through and we just fucking started creating, because that's what we do when creators link. But even before all of that, we was a part of a capsule of time that we will never get back. DD 172. Creative control. But even before I even get into all of this, I didn't even announce my guest. I have my motherfucking brother Dash in this motherfucker today.
Shit.
fucking popping, man. No,
Yeah,
My nigga
man.
here,
man.
B.
Yeah, so
man.
nigga, man. Come on, man.
Baby bro in the
Yeah,
house,
it's a pleasure
Stevie
to
in the
be here,
motherfucking
man.
building.
You know if I'm here, Biggs is here, man. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
listen.
mean? I even like talking to niggas,
I
but
know.
it's a pleasure talking to you. So the fact that we get to do this, you know what I mean? I already said what I like this better than. We ain't even finna make it crazy, but y'all number one
I've been
in my
going
book.
viral lately, man. I've been
Yo.
going viral lately, so it's
Tryna
good.
tell
I
you,
guess
man.
I'm coming up in the world. I think what were we like top 20 on
Top-
podcast
number
right
18,
now.
number 18.
Oh, number 18 right now
Facts,
on podcast right now. That's a big feat for us.
right.
Talk your
Last,
shit,
last,
Smoke.
last year they didn't even know who we were.
Talk your
You know what I
shit,
mean?
Smoke.
Niggas like Smoke Dizzle got a podcast. When did Smoke
Nigga, we
Dizzle
number
get a
18
podcast?
today, you pulled
We number
up.
18. We
Come
number
on.
18
We
today
made the
right
charts
now on the
yesterday,
charts.
you pulled up.
We
heard?
gonna go up like we gonna 3-5 spots. You know what I mean?
Talk
By the
your
end of this
shit.
episode, 3 to
Talk
5
your
spots.
shit.
This
Alright,
what
I'm
we
with
gotta
that.
do.
I'm with that.
No, I mean, like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, you know, with all these interviews I'm doing with all these people, all my friends, my family, that's all like connected in like this 6 degrees of separation kind of way. It's like I'm documenting our hip hop family tree,
Yes.
right? And it's all coming from different perspectives.
And I feel like it's necessary because if we don't document it, who's gonna tell the story the right way?
I just think you the perfect person to do so.
Who's gonna make sure it is actually the story? You know
That's
what I mean?
really being told, and not the
on.
fabricated version from
Not
a
the
nigga
King
that was
James version.
not the King James version
You know what I
from the
mean?
secondhand nigga from the secondhand
Come
nigga from the
on.
secondhand nigga that was outside.
Side that seen it and
Right.
heard and got an email about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about bird's eye view. Your uncle is one of my mentors. Somebody I consider a big brother. Somebody that I call when I'm happy, when I'm sad, or in the middle.
Right.
That will always lead me in whatever direction I need to go.
Right.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Good man.
Now,
Shout out Dame.
Shout out Dame Dash.
Great
you know
man.
what I mean? Let the horns off. Actually, we got a
Dusto.
Dame Dash
Pop.
episode that we did at the. He bullied me to do it at the gallery. Right? Made
He
them
made me
set up
come
all
there
this shit.
too. He made me come up there
Hold,
too,
yo,
man.
come on. You gotta take the
come
mic.
on.
And we didn't end up putting the episode out
Mm.
correctly because it was just
you wanna know
it
some
wasn't
funny
how I
shit?
wanted it to be done.
I did an interview with her recently where every time I'm on the phone with my man, he's like, yo, you made me do that whole interview with you, my nigga, and you still ain't put that shit up on your channel. I'm like, yo, bro. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I'm like, I'm more glad we got to talk. You know what I mean?
King spit off.
You know what I mean? Like, what? Why? It just didn't come out to what we thought it was going to be. You feel me?
Same.
But who knows? I might NFT this shit. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
you
Come
should.
cop it in crypto if you really want
There-
to
there
see it.
you
You
go.
on
know
that
what I
crypto
mean?
shit?
Yo, I'm definitely on that crypto shit. For sure, that shit is real cheese. And niggas, yo, I got niggas I know who grew weed, made clothes, sold drugs, pimped girls, did this, did that,
Talk.
rapped. These niggas all sell crypto exclusively now. They do not do nothing else but sit at that computer. You know what I mean? There's no risk involved, and there's real cheese. You know what I mean? Life-changing cheese. Why the fuck I'm not gonna learn about it and get some? So yeah, I'm
I'm
involved.
fucking with that. I heard
I'm
you.
involved.
I heard
I'm
you,
involved
kid.
for sure.
Now hold on, let me spin through the lineage real fast. Now, before I discovered you rapping, knew that you rap, I remember looking in certain magazines, the rock like they was Rockaware ads,
You got it.
right? and you know, I remember seeing these ads with the kids, and then fast forward in the present day, I look at them ads and it's like it was you niggas.
It was us.
Right?
It was me and my cousin.
It was you and your cousins, right? And around that time, doing shit like that, like, walk me through that.
Man, I'm so thankful, you know, that I had Dame to watch. You feel me? At such a young age, because it set a standard for me. And me being 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm going to school, you know what I mean, Monday through Friday, living a regular life, you know. I was middle class, moms and dads working, you know what I mean?
Where
I
you
got
from?
younger siblings, you know what I mean? I'm the oldest from Hackensack, I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when Friday came, I got to go to Uncle Dame house though. You know what I mean? All hell was breaking loose, and in the best way possible. Like, I was just seeing and doing things that I never thought I would. You know what I mean? We getting on a jet to go here for the weekend. We getting on a plane to go there. We gonna be with Aaliyah. She going to babysit us for the weekend. You know what I mean? Or niggas is going to Miami for the state property screening. You know what I mean? Like, Beans was the first nigga I ever seen with lean in my life, and it took me to grow up and realize. You know what I mean? Oh shit! Like, them Philly
That's what
niggas
they was
sweat.
talking about. Yeah, that's what
They was
on the P.
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So cause we was going down there to see the screen in the state property when they first shot it. Like, doing shit like that seemed regular, cause it would just be me with my cousin, his son Bug, and you know what I mean, Bakes and Kat and Keefe. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be what we do every weekend. But as we got older, niggas was bad. You feel me? So like we ended up in some bullshit more often than not. And he got tired of it. So after niggas was like 13, 14, like he clipped it for a little while, you feel me? And that's when like them years between niggas kinda had to grow up all separate, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean?
So
like
it changed in your teenage years.
Yeah, cause nigga, you know what I mean? Think about it, like
facts.
niggas went from going and having a lot more of what we wanted and whatever we wanted, you know what I mean, from him. Friday through Sunday to not having nothing, you know what I mean? For like those experiences just kind of left. So it was like, how we gonna get fresh still? How we gonna do this or do that? You know what I mean? All our parents was still working regular jobs. What's it? It turned off?
No, not younger.
Alright. So what's the name? So you know what I mean? Niggas had to figure out our own way, and with figuring out our own way, the music shit started coming along. You know what I mean? And it was just cause I feel like MySpace was big at the time. MySpace was huge in high school for me. You feel me? So niggas was stealing beats from producers on MySpace. And when we was stealing the beats, we was rapping on them in Cool Edit Pro, just at like my homeboy's house where we was selling weed out the crib because his moms used to let us kick it there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was the cool spot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shout out my man Sule. You know what I mean? Park Ave. You know what I mean? But we doing that, making music, not thinking it's going to become anything, and it did. You know what I mean? And when I ended up seeing Dame again, it's when he was like working with Jim, I feel like, and he was just about to start doing DD 172 and Creative Control, and then I guess that's when I started. That's when I started taking it seriously.
You think from being around him all those years, like you picked up a lot, not knowingly?
Absolutely. That it showed me there's no limit to what the fuck I could want and what I could get. You know what I mean?
That's early.
At all.
Yeah.
Like very early though. You feel me? Like if I wanted, I could have it as far as women, as far as money, as far as places, as far as people, whatever the fuck. I could cause anything. I could get it. If I want it, I could get it. And there's no excuse not to.
Did you
Nah,
understand at that age, being that young, what you was around?
Nah. I just thought it was like, like I knew once I'm like, you know what I mean, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm listening to music, I'm watching TV, I'm knowing what's what. But for a while, no. It was just like my uncle. He could take me to do some more things that my mom and dad could, you feel me? We got cooler Christmas presents at his house, you feel me? I had fun because he would let me and all my cousins come there, you feel me? So he'd give us a drive and be like, yo, y'all could go anywhere. Niggas is just be in our neighborhood in a van, wilding the fuck out, you know what I mean? Driving. It was crazy shit. Going to sleepaway camp, jumping the counselor, getting kicked out, like crazy, you know what I mean? Dumb shit.
Y'all know niggas was crazy.
Yeah, doing whatever they want.
They burned us out early, you feel me?
Look. Even in the, we gonna get to that, cause y'all niggas was some wild niggas.
Yeah, even when we got there, it got crazy.
Y'all niggas was some wild boys.
But see, that
but
came
it was
after,
fun.
Yeah, that came
fun.
after we done had our time to be like, all right, niggas is trapping a little bit. We doing A, B, and C, get cheese. We living on our own. And then he allowed us back into his world, which was still the art gallery, big business. You know what I mean? So we kind of dragged our bullshit into it. You know what I mean? But it made us grow up and realize what we had in front of us and how we had to conduct ourselves no matter who we was now. You know what I mean? Like it was a way to move. You know what I mean? We could be in them rooms too, and we deserve to be in them rooms. You know what I mean? Because of who we is and how we doing it.
Right. Now, 2009, when I got over to the DD space, you know what I mean? That was where I was really around you guys. You know what I mean? Shout out to Keefy.
Yeah.
You know, baby bro. And that was around the time where I met Spitter and I met everybody else. Well, actually, I knew Spitter before that, but that was the time where we really meshed and started working and being around each other consistently. Because he was staying out here, right? So, you know, around that, I feel like you was rapping, right? But it was like you was more conditioning yourself at this time. Like, the beginning stages.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think after Pilot Talk 2, And then everybody started to like really like venture off into themselves because DD 172 was like our college,
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
and nobody ever left. We just graduated.
you just went, or you just
Just
started doing
graduated.
something. What you were really doing
which
now.
was really because it was just to prepare us
Right,
for that
absolutely.
space. And graduating for us was going on tours.
Going on a real tour.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because we did the under 100s,
Right.
and that was our practice.
Exactly.
Right. To
But we
really
was just
learn.
practicing
But we was just
in a different, you know what I mean? It was a different setting. Like niggas is me, you, Cool Kids, fucking, Mikey. It was niggas was doing these shows, and I feel like we was doing these shows for the fuck of it, because us rapping, like we was like, yeah, we like, of course, like what you want us to perform in this basement in front of these bitches and this camera and shit. Hell yeah,
Talk your
we
shit.
do this anyway. You know what I mean? And it was really a conditioning thing. Like I remember they sent me on tour with Murs for like 2 months.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? And I went to every state in the country. And now me being young, I'm like literally 2 months out of high school. So I'm just like, I'm really just thinking like, I could do any, like, yo, like, I was anywhere doing anything I wanted, getting anything I wanted from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, this rap shit was a real thing. And when I started rapping, it wasn't because I seen that. It was because I was making songs. Stevie heard them, Bakes heard them, and he was getting me beats and was like, "Oh, nah, you're good. You need to keep making songs. Matter of fact, we gonna make a mixtape. We gonna make the CD." This is all this nigga. We used to record it on his MacBook when we didn't have the programs and shit like it. He's the architect for real. You know what I mean? He seen the plan. I ain't see a plan in it. I just knew I was good at what I was doing. You feel me? Like better than the niggas I was around. And then when they was dropping me in the fire pit, they dropped me around niggas like you, niggas like Spitter. You know what I mean? Like, where's these niggas I'm listening to and looking up to already? And this is who I'm starting with. You know what I mean? Who I'm starting to condition myself around and run my drills around. So when I stepped out into myself, I had my shit already. You feel
Right,
me?
because we was a dream team conglomerate.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean? And you was
sure.
on that squad as a youngin'. So
yeah.
by default, when everybody move on and go to the A and do different, nigga, that was your squad.
Right.
Like you was waving the flag and doing it in a correct manner.
Yeah.
Right. So now we gonna get this shit out the way so I can get into everything else. Now around this time,
Here you go,
I
Grabber.
met
I got
Show got grabber. Around this time, I met another artist that was with you, another Jersey guy,
Yeah.
Wretch EP.
Yeah.
Wretch.
Right, I met Wretch with you, right, and y'all niggas was inseparable, freaking frack, two badass niggas, young niggas that could rap really well and was just y'all niggas have fun. And what's up? I mean, if anybody gonna ask, it gotta be me because I feel like,
Alright,
for
so-
one, let me give a disclaimer. For one, I got love for all parties. For two, right, my platform is never the platform for bullshit.
Greasy
so I'm
shit.
not asking in a negative way. I'm asking as a fan.
I know why you asking.
Right, I'm
Sorry.
asking as a fan because I want, and other people is gonna be like, all right, so these niggas is talking, and if I don't ask that, niggas is gonna bomb me for not asking, so I have to ask.
Nah, if you want to know, it's niggas is disloyal, and niggas, you know what I mean? Like I can't respect disloyalty, and no matter, like you said, like at some point you knew niggas to be inseparable. So if niggas separate, it gotta be for a reason. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like bringing niggas' personal problems to the public
That's not
is ever the
yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
so
that's not it.
Once niggas do shit like that, you kind of showed me the nigga you was before I seen it. You know what I mean? Like you know, if a friend turned into an enemy, he was an enemy when he started. You know what I mean? A nigga just can't start hating you after y'all done start spending time together and y'all done had a difference and he didn't always hate you. You know. But like I said, I don't respect disloyalty, man. So that's why you don't see that nigga around me. I just can't have it. And it's really don't be existing in my world and like my axis that spin. You feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you. The first time when I heard it it's been a while, right? For since y'all y'all had y'all differences.
Yeah.
And me personally, I'm like, all right, you know what? Time gonna go by, and at some point,
Time
them
heals.
niggas will come together as men and hash out whatever issues or discrepancies that it may have been. And I'm, as a fan and as a brother, I'm hoping that one day comes. I don't know when, but life is short, and I don't know I don't even want to know what happened. For
You
real,
know,
the technicalities of the
I'm
situation.
gonna be honest, life is mad short, and you know, as you know too, cause you've lost man friends and shit, and it's just the rap shit. I'm not even talking about the street shit and the game niggas really be playing with their freedom in their life, like, but just with this rap shit, we done lost mad niggas. You feel me? Like
Absolutely. As a
a lot of
brotherhood.
our friends,
Yeah.
niggas we spent mad time with. And it don't be off just violence. It be off car accidents, niggas getting high. It be off all types of shit. You feel me? So, understanding how short life is, and me still not being able to accept the fact of whatever the fuck niggas be thinking when they be doing things, I can't ever see that day coming. Real talk. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's going too far. It's going too far. And no matter if I was the one who took it too far or he think he was the one who took it too far, it's going too far. That's it. You know what I mean?
Well,
But anyway.
there that goes. I'm just trying to do my part.
That's how that man feel.
Not even just as, I'm just as a big
But
big homie. I'm just trying to do my
I'm glad
part.
I got to
That's
answer
all.
your question though, because you know what I mean, like past this, and you know what I mean. I know that's something you wanted to ask me. Just you know what I mean. And I hope that provides clarity for whoever the fuck else want to know. You know what I mean. But that's really what it is, and that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean, for sure.
Well, all right. So you know what I mean. From then, outside of the discrepancies, all of the music and shit niggas made, we can't erase that. Right?
Nah.
So those moments, those times, that led for other things.
And that was real. That shit was
Right.
all real. Niggas changed the world. Like niggas had niggas wearing all sorts of low and sipping all sorts of lean and popping all sorts of bars and perks and fucking bitches on the camera on the balcony while we driving. You know what I mean? Acting reckless in public.
Talk
Niggas
your
was doing
shit,
that shit. Like
Nah,
for
some-
real.
But you know,
But you know what? That's the past.
The past.
It's the past.
bring it
I
home.
could only
Bring it home for me, my
I can
boy, because you
only
know
see-
where I'm
I
going.
can only see tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I got a
Right.
whole new life and world I live
Right.
in today.
So-
Absolutely.
And that's my young
And-
man world. Like that's
Absolutely.
that definitely happened, and it was real. It was so real. It was so real.
So your son changed you?
For sure, nigga. Why wouldn't he?
I feel you.
If he had to.
heard
If
you.
not, I would have been a real sucker.
Facts.
For sure.
I heard you.
For
You
sure.
know, one thing I wanna say is I'm proud of you on how
Thank
you
you,
turn
man.
shit around.
Thank you, man.
Because we all have our dark times, we all have our vices, right? And we all have our moments where niggas don't know it's a lot of pressure with what we do. Right? As far as I always say this when I'm talking to one of my brothers that's an artist, we live the lives of two people. Right? So and sometimes it's hard to cut it off to actually
How
you know
do you cut it
how
off?
do you cut it off when that's what you live, right? And you've overcome a lot of uphill challenges, you know what I mean? And that needs to be highlighted, you know what I mean? Because a nigga will talk shit about you when you in it, right? But when you not in it, niggas is not recognizing, right? So I want to be the one to say to you, you know what I
Thank
mean?
you,
Like,
brother.
I'm
Thank
proud
you,
of
man.
you
Thank you.
for overcoming,
Thank you.
right? Because niggas don't say that,
Thank you.
right?
Thank
So
you.
that's first and foremost. How so
I
moving.
appreciate that.
It's all love, bro. Like in those times, battling with the bars and the lean. And I will say, at the beginning of the lean stages, I was with you niggas.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not exempt. Right? So this
But I
is
done took it too far.
this is a
though.
broad
I
this
took-
is a
I took it
broad
far,
conversation
yeah,
because this is what we having. There's no reason to
I
sit
was
here
there
and
too,
talk
bro.
about
Don't
and
worry
talk
about
about
it.
you know what I mean.
I was there too. Nah,
facts
you already
with the
know.
with, you
With
know
the
so
perks,
with
nigga,
the
I
so
was there
so
too,
niggas
bro.
had they shit, but everybody found a way to you know.
I thank God that everybody's still alive walking around. Cause now even it's a different game now. That niggas is playing with the fentanyl shit and the fake pills, fake this. And niggas just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? You got people who don't even be wanting to necessarily get high, but they just want to be down with whatever the fuck is going on. Niggas be hurting themselves. You know what I mean? Like that shit really got crazy fast. You feel me?
Right.
Niggas be losing the plot. Like a nigga like me done lost the plot at times for sure. Like misplaced the plot, like for sure. But thank God I remember what the whole mission was. Cause, you know what I mean? If not, nigga would have just, you know what I mean? It would have been another couple sad posts and then the world gonna keep moving. Same way it did for everybody else. RIP all my niggas, you know what I mean? I'm in some more, but tomorrow's still gonna come. That's the worst part. You know what I mean? Who here to see it is that's the game.
Talk.
That's some real shit.
That's some real
right.
shit.
So was turning the corner for you the birth of your son, or was it before that?
I've been trying to turn the corner for way before that, but the birth of my son was definitely a strong look in the mirror of who I wanted to be. So I could see who he was going to be better than. And I just wanted to be best version of self so he could even be an iller nigga than me. And that became the mission, you know.
Oh, that's a good mission, my brother. I let some air horns off for that.
Thank
you. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you know what I mean, that shit is commemorative and it's something that, you know, people need to recognize, especially us as brothers amongst each other. You know what I mean? When niggas turn that corner and get to a better place and we able to sit here and really talk.
Yeah.
Right? That's the win.
The fact that we can even do that, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like it's sad and fucked up shit that come with it, but that shit was mad fun, my nigga. Had mad times. Like I had mad fun. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I ain't finna be sad face Charlie and be like my problems. Like nah, nigga. I had a ball sometimes. You know what I mean? I
had a ball
I just
sometimes.
fucked my fun up though. It was
yeah.
times I fucked my own fun up. You know what I mean?
Took it
But
too
we
far.
definitely, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Shit I'll never forget, and I'll do it all again if I could get here today. The same spot. Word up.
I need a Yame story. I need one.
I got mad joints, bro. Like that's
I know.
that was really like you see how like I got Bakes. Like Bakes, that's my whole other half of my brain. You know, like that was my man though. Like you feel me? Like my like a good
another person that was
man, bro. Like my brother, like, I couldn't even bleed the same, and it wouldn't make us no closer. It's crazy shit. You feel me? So, alright. What you want? A good one? Like I don't know. It's always a story. Niggas
need a
did
tour.
mad shit. A tour story?
So I need anything, man. Give the people something. That was one of the top questions they asked me to ask you.
I'm not trying to get too crazy on the camera. Yo.
It's the personal party, baby. It gets crazy.
Alright.
I don't care if it was 4 bitches in the room, midgets,
Alright.
whatever.
Yo. Alright, I'm gonna bring it here, and I'm gonna just leave it here.
Little people, I'm sorry.
Alright, one of the homies at a time, you know what I mean, niggas was in LA. And this is a time when like the nigga Flocka was in LA. I was running around with ASAP and them niggas. Shout out them niggas, my niggas right there. One of the homies was like, yo, I got some shorties that's gonna pull up. So Flocka done left us at his house.
I
I'm
knew
like,
it was
"Oh,
a
of
girl with a
course."
story.
So it's like 2 in. It's me, Gams, a couple of other niggas, you know what I mean? I'm about to name nobody else. The door knock, boop, boop. Niggas open the door. 1 girl cupboard, 2 girl cupboard,
Damn.
3 girl cupboard. 4th one coming with a Spider-Man
How
book
did I
bag
know it
on
was
the
4
shoulder.
girls in the story?
But listen, she had a Spider-Man book bag on the shoulder.
Okay.
Other shoulder had a baby on it.
No. Hold on.
It's 2:30 in the morning.
Hold on.
They done pulled up to the house 4 deep with a baby. Sleep. So niggas is all like,
She wasn't missing
we
that.
all
Mom Deuce ain't
looking.
watch the baby?
So listen, she come in there. My man Yams is asleep on the couch. She puts the baby next to him on the couch. So he's napping right next to Yams. She proceeded to come into the room. It's like her and her 2 friends. You know what I mean? They throwing ass. Niggas playing music, smoking weed, drinking. You know what I mean? Well, she done broke out. Now she's performing a sexual act in the next room.
Uh-huh.
I hear,
Sexual act.
hey yo, whose fucking baby is this? My man comes in the room like, yo, what the fuck? Shorty's, you know what I mean, necking on,
this is crazy.
While she's doing that,
Funny.
my man comes behind me acting like he looking at the books because we in the little like office area. He acting like he looking at the books. He like, oh, she going off. The twerk thing going off in here. So she get past. Boom. At this point, the baby start waking up. We like, yo, we gotta get these bitches out of here. This is kind of crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yams come up with a plan. He's like, yo, I'm gonna pick up the phone and we gonna say somebody got locked up. We gotta go get them out. Right now, we gonna start tripping. So I'm like, all right. Yo, the nigga, we gonna say RP J Scott, RP my nigga J Scott. We said we was gonna say J Scott got locked up. Man, you know J Scott sober said he don't play no games like that. Like, you know what I mean? Why would he be? Yo, nigga picks up the phone. Oh my fucking God! What the fuck do you mean? J Scott's locked up right now? No, yo, takes his fitted off his head, slams it on the floor. Y'all bitches gotta leave right now. We gotta leave right now. Everybody gotta go. We gotta go pick this nigga up. We didn't tell the homie who's on the roof with the bitch that it was a stunt. He come running down the steps, hands at his knees. Yo, for real? J Scott's locked up? Yo, my nigga. Them bitches sped out, my nigga. We got them bitches out of there. I hadn't cried. I still ain't cried laughing that hard, but that really happened, bro. And my man's a genius for coming up with that play.
Shout out to Yams, man. Hit the air hole for Yams, man.
Rest in
miss
peace to my
nigga,
baby,
man.
bro.
That's just like, and that
Yo,
was
who
just
that happened
2
to?
hours, bro. Like, out of mad like times, niggas.
Shorty pulled up with the baby.
With a baby, yo. She wasn't missing that. She said, "I'm going to whose house
That is
to
very.
do what?"
That's hilarious and as random as every other fucking funny
Yo,
story.
word up, yo.
And every other moment I've been around you,
Nigga
niggas.
said the Spider-Man book bag, my
That's-
nigga.
that's
So you
funny.
know it was a little boy.
Now
Yo.
bust it, right? So did the La Cienega tape come out before or after you was on the Mob mixtape?
That came out right before. Right before. Because I had went out to L.A. for a little while. Then he came out to L.A. with Son and niggas did that tape. And we put it out. We were staying at Chuck's house when we did it. We had put that shit out. And Yams was already kind of cool, so he had gotten Chase ear about wanting me on the Mob album. So when they got to LA to start recording it, Yams and Chase reached out to me like, "Yo, start coming to the studio. We want you on the Mob album we about to put out." And I ended up doing them 3 joints on there.
Which is fire.
You know what I mean?
Which is fire.
I had a solo joint on that motherfucker with an A-Rap music.
I know, and I was, and you know, coming out of the college that we went to,
Come on, you know what I mean? I was
seeing that
big right
that
there.
moment for you came full circle, right? So then fast forward to one of my favorite tapes from you, Vices, right? The conception of Vices. Walk me through that.
that was me like my first year in LA for real. And that came from me going to like South by Southwest, I would say. It was like after that merge tour. I went to South by Southwest with like $300. This nigga, Son, and we went down and not knowing where we was gonna stay. I had like 1-page show for like $300. Niggas ain't even have a plan. Niggas just went down there. Niggas got on Twitter like, yo, who gonna scoop niggas from the airport? A fan came and got us. We done ransacked and ran up in his crib, forced him into letting us stay. Yo, man, shout out
to the
Nino,
fans.
man. Shout out Nino, man. That was just a good nigga, bro. We had
It be
wild,
niggas like that, man.
bro,
It be
bro,
niggas like that around the
he
world
was
that be
crazy.
assisting.
He was
That's
a
a
nut,
fact.
but that was a good nigga, bro. And then we went out there and I ran into Chuck. And I had been
Chuck English.
yeah, I seen Chuck English, and I had been like seeing him out at the DD17 2 times. You know what I mean?
Yup, he
So
went
he
to
was
that
like,
college.
"Yo, I see you making music. Like, why you not in LA?" And I'm like, "Nigga, I don't know. Like, I ain't had a real reason to go to LA." I'm like, "Why you telling me to come to LA?" He's like, "Yeah, you can stay at my crib." I'm like, "Don't say that. I'll leave from this motherfucker and come, bro." He's like, "Yo, I'm dead ass." Yo, I feel like South by ended 2 days after that. Mars Lovejoy, shout out Mars.
Shout out
Nigga,
to
she's
Mars.
like, "Yo, I'm about to drive to LA." I'm like, "Yo, I'm riding with you." Me, Mars, Tennille, Promise. It was like four shorties and me, nigga. That car smelled mad good, bro. We drove from Texas all the way to LA, bro. And I got there, I hopped out, and I got a book bag with me. I got to Chuck House. Chuck was like, "Yo, you good?" Nigga, I stayed there for like a whole year and change, bro. And that turned
crazy.
into a whole 4 years in LA.
That's
And like me
crazy.
meeting Mac and doing an ASAP album and like all this shit, really doing Vices, like
You
that's
had
how
some
that
cool
shit
people
pop.
on Vices too.
Yeah, yeah,
Had Bam Bam on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who else was on Vices?
Like Soul was on Vices.
Soul was on Vices. Mac did some production on
Mac
Vices
did
too,
like
didn't he?
production on Vices. Earl did production on Vices too. Yeah, nah, I have to be on Vices is a classic. I
Real
feel like
shit.
all my shit's been classics. Like, you know, I be like, even with this whole like they wanted to call it boom bap and real rap lane that's come to, you know what I mean, now in this style, like niggas was really, you know what I mean, blueprinting that shit, man. Like niggas gotta remember and know. And these niggas do. And I really I'm thankful for that, you know what I mean? Cause niggas see me out and salute me and give me my respect cause they know what I do with this shit. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny, like just me just outside looking in and still being around. Like, not the tempo or the subject of your music changed, right? But it was like you just said. At the beginning, your shit was more. It was more boom bap. Quintessential New York rap to the point,
Right.
And then I feel like when you started to move around and be in different, see how different cultures work,
Yeah.
right? Your shit started to form.
A whole different thing, because you know
different way.
I was listening to different shit. Like I started listening like Coops the nigga from, you know what I mean, Tennessee. I started listening to Mad Chopped and Screw shit from Texas, and then I went and spent some time down south with the nigga Max O'Cream, and you know what I mean. It made my sound change because I was changing as a person. You know what I mean, growing and experiencing these different things. You know what I mean. And then, like, my music went to a different place, too. And I started, like, leaving the country more and experiencing that whole side of the coin. And doing shows out there and all types of shit, bro.
Even though you came under Rockefeller, what are some of the artists you looked up to as rappers?
As a young nigga or when I was, like, I want to rap, like, as a
Well,
rapper?
let's say both. You can compare.
When I was young,
Yeah.
I really listened to all types of music because my mother would play all types of shit in the crib. So it wasn't just so much just rap. But I remember like listening to a lot of Nori with my pops. My pops put me on Jeezy early. You feel me? Played that shit until the fucking CD broke. I couldn't. Yo, you remember that shit in the white truck? Every fucking day, same shit, bro. I knew that fucking album in and out. My nigga Pac shit. You feel me? Like, but then when I wanted to start making music.
Right.
And like Jay, you know, all the Rockefeller niggas, of course. Everybody who got signed to Rockefeller, I would listen to because nigga, I'd be around them niggas at some point. You feel me? Like
Who you was the
Prop, all
closest
that
to?
shit. I would say,
Rockefeller.
I mean, I don't know. I was a little boy. I wasn't
Yeah,
really
of course,
close to none of them
of
niggas. I was
course.
literally a kid. You know what I mean? But like, I really looked up to like the Dipset niggas when they was over there. I really looked up to like Beans and them niggas when they was over there. You feel me?
They
Like,
had
that
the
was some
crews.
ill shit. Like I fucked
Yeah.
with how they moved, and it's just how
Yeah,
niggas was
yeah,
rocking. This is
yeah.
before I even wanted to make music. But when I wanted to start making music, it was like Spitter and Wiz and you and Crip. You know what I mean? Ski making the beat. You know what I mean? Like. That's who I was like, oh, this is some real shit. Like niggas is really being able to make moves off this shit. You know what I mean? For real.
You know, it's funny. We was we was a part of the first wave in the new age to tour off mixtapes.
Yeah.
Right. So when we was on those DD 172 runs and Smokers Club runs and doing all these tours where it's just us off of our mixtape titles, right? Mixtapes turned into albums for us over the years, right?
Over the years, but they didn't start as that.
But they didn't start as that.
Like George Cush, like that was a fucking class. Like, come on,
You was around. You was in them sessions.
That was a whole game changer right there, my nigga.
Facts.
That was a whole ball game changer right there, bro. George Cush the Button, bro. That art, everything, niggas was like, oh shit, like you know what I mean?
And it's ill because we all dropped back to back to back.
Yeah.
I feel like it started with Cushion Orange Juice.
Mm-hmm.
Cushion Orange Juice and Pilot Talk was
Yep.
like a month apart or some shit like that. Crit was here. George Cush.
That was
I feel like
that
all
was
the
that
same
was my
year.
junior going into senior year of high school.
Yeah.
All them shits dropping, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember I graduated, and that's when I was just able to be in the city all the time. I used to steal my mom's car to come hang out with y'all niggas.
It's crazy.
Word to my mom, bro. Yo, word to my earth, bro. I used to wait till like 12, 1 when she fall asleep. Go into this nigga, go, yo, you wake? Yo, come on, burn the CD. We gonna go get in my mom's shit, bro. We take my mom and his mom's shit all the way to the city to go mac with y'all to like 5:36, and I'm speeding back to the house, parking the car the exact same way, putting the seat back up. Nigga, sometimes I done forgot the CD in there. I remember when I finally got caught, it's cause my mom wrote the mileage down. And she was like, so where'd you go in my
Deuce
car?
went hard.
She was like, where'd you go in my car? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, she's like, I wrote the mileage down. I'm like, I went to the store. She's like, the store isn't 39 miles away. I'm like, yo, yeah, it was over then. But yo, yeah, bro.
That was the
that
time.
that was the whole thing, bro. And I'm watching y'all do this shit, but that's what made me want to take it seriously and feel like it's even like some real shit that I could do.
And that's crazy because, like I said, I watch you blossom into a rapper for real. You know what I mean? Like, not the little homie that rap, that's Dame Nephew that's around.
Right.
No, nigga, this is Dash,
Right.
the rapper. He got his own shit. He's standing on his own. He's doing his own thing. Now, I know beyond the pressures of just, your friends and being a rapper and shit, right? You have the pressure of one of the greatest moguls of all time, right? Being your uncle.
Yeah.
Right. So I know the conversations that me and him have about me, and he's not easy, right? So I can only imagine the conversations he would have with his nephew. That's an artist.
I gotta,
as well.
You know what I mean? His whole thing is the last name thing, bro. And me and him share that, bro. It's like, that's something he take very seriously, bro. Like, he will get on my ass about certain shit, you know what I mean? And just because he need me moving right, but not for nothing, I'm thankful for every time he did, because it only made me into a realer nigga. It only made me more thorough. It only made me be able to see when other niggas don't do that, you know what I mean? Who they really is, you know?
Real
So,
spill.
you
Real
know what I
spill.
mean?
Real spill.
Do you have any regrets in your path, in your career?
Not. You know what? Yeah, I do. I do. I do, and I'm learning to live with them. You know what I mean? But
Respect that.
it's nothing I wouldn't do again. I might just do it again differently. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah, man.
I respect it.
Hov said that shit and meant it for real. Took a nigga a little while to get it, but nigga meant it.
So what's up with the music now?
Oh, I'm dropping on the 22nd. I got a whole album with the nigga Sunny Jim.
Perfect.
Between the Lines. Whole
Okay.
album with the nigga. It's my best shit to date. They ain't never heard no shit like this. Ever. I promise you. Nobody ever heard no shit like this. I'm in the rarest form niggas ever seen me in.
Talk
For
your
sure.
shit. And if
sure.
you're gonna be around that time too,
For sure.
you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, mentally, just talking to you, I already know you're in that space there. So if that's gonna correlate to the music, I'm very
Nah,
excited to
I
hear
got
what that's
this
gonna
type of
sound like.
vibe under my ass right now. And then like I'm gonna follow up with some whole other shit. Like I've never made a whole album that sound like this one, like on some straight, like painting pictures for niggas shit. You know what I mean? This whole shit is a movie. You feel me? Talked about. I'm play this shit after we get done.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, and I got some whole different sound this shit with some bouncer afterwards. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna drop a little NFT EP for niggas in the meantime between that. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a little minute since I ran the way I wanted to, so Finna, you know, make niggas feel it for right now.
Fucking right. See, me as a fan, I'm gonna talk to you as a fan.
Yeah.
I want to hear more. Like I feel like you skid bit us.
Mm.
You come, you give us some shit, you go back home. You know what I mean? Like I need more in the stratosphere because you got umpteen records.
Yo.
In your recording process, we've recorded together multiple times.
Yeah.
You know, even for my Prime Location series, shameless plug.
Come on.
Get on Spotify, iTunes, whatever.
Okay,
Prime
that's stream
Locations
that
1, 2,
immediately.
and 3. You know what I mean?
Stream that right now.
Stream that right now. My brother Dash is on one of them joints, Chaining Days, the name of the joint,
Chaining
one of my
Days.
favorite joints that we did. I mean, make sure you stream that. But I would love to hear more. I hope after this one, something else coming out.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm staying very consistent, man. Niggas gonna get sick of seeing me, man. Niggas gonna
About
get
that
sick of
time.
seeing me, man.
Who's your favorite artist to work? Who you work? You work with any artists on this project?
Yeah, I got my man Shy Hef on there. You know what I mean? He's been a constant. You know what I mean? One of the best niggas, if not, you know what I mean, the best. But fucking, I got my man Pink C4 on there too. You know what I mean? And those are the only two. You know what I mean? I'm working with a few people right now, but I'm gonna be honest, man. If niggas wanna come rap with me, niggas come rap with me, man. But you know,
Different production?
Niggas be I only worked with one producer on this album, but on the next project I got coming up, I worked with a couple different producers. I ain't finna say nothing right now. Just gotta get everything. You know
Where
what
the
I mean?
fuck is Thelonious Monk, man? Y'all niggas need to lock back in, man.
Man, yo,
Fuck is Monk at,
You know
man?
what's fun? I just seen his pops. I just seen
Jay
Thelonious
Smalls?
pops. I just seen Smalls at the Alchemist pop up when we was chopping it. But Thelonious just sent me a pack. We got a couple things coming. I was
I
talking
like
to
how
him
y'all
about
sound
doing
together,
the
man.
NFT shit. You feel me? Like we
hard.
was gonna do some. That's who one of the producers I was talking about doing the shit with. You know what I mean? Cause
Hard.
yo, dropping music that way too. You know what I mean? You kind of got more control of how it's getting to people, who it's getting to, and what the value of your shit is. You know what I mean? Like shout out my man Uncle John. I just did an album with him. You know what I mean? Shameless plug, Honey Sweet in the Blood. Go stream that. All DSPs, come get the vinyl. We probably got like 60 left, all signed. You know what I mean? Y'all could come get them shits. And I'm taking crypto payments. You know what I mean? Come
Yeah,
holler.
get the money, nigga.
But
Get
you
the
know,
money.
he's a nigga who done really instilled in me knowing the value of our art, man, and that this shit really is art. We need to be presenting it as so. You know what I mean? Like who else is gonna value our shit the most if we don't?
Facts.
As artists, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I'm on it. For sure.
Word. Well,
Nah,
I guess
cause I got.
I'm about to
I was about to do some other shit. Go
we
ahead.
done, I'm about to roll up again.
Roll
Nah,
up, nigga.
roll
You got
up.
time.
Nah,
I wasn't
nah.
about to end it right there. You got time. I was about to get into
Because,
some
you
whole
know,
other shit.
Everybody know my son's a wild boy. Son's a wild boy.
Yeah.
But you look calm right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Your son look like he did a number on you.
Yo,
bro.
he did, man. He did, man. And he's a wild one. This nigga not scared of nothing.
Ain't
That's
nothing.
probably what's calming me down.
That's
the fact
DNA.
that he's so crazy. He done took us crazy. It's funny. One of my homies was like, yo, it's like you had full battery bar life, and like you had him, and he had to just take one of your bars. So now you only got 4 in there instead of 5.
That's how
Like
you view
forever. And it's just one less because you gave it to him. I'm like, fuck it. Come on.
So what is a normal day for Dash like?
Recently, it's been like getting up. I'm gonna smoke my first joint in the bathroom. You know, I can't just walk around the house smoking no more because the sun. So I'm gonna smoke my first joint, open the window. I'm gonna cut on y'all shit, the Personal Party Podcast on my audio book.
Talk
first,
your
you
shit.
know what I mean? Get my day started. Come out, bottle time, Little Bear or Blues Clues. You know what I mean? That's probably for like an hour. I'm gonna get something to eat. Call this nigga, see what the fuck we gotta do for the day. And then at some point probably end up downtown at the store or at our office in Brooklyn. Or I'm going to Brooklyn to record. Or I'm going back to the crib and eat, man. I'm not
Life of
really
an
doing
artist.
nothing else, man. I'm working on station, man. You know what I mean? You gonna find some bullshit being outside all day.
Idle time is a devil's workshop.
That's a fact.
It's the devil's workshop. Now speaking of wild boy shit, I know you familiar with our show, so I was happy that you said you was familiar, so I don't have to like make no like announcements of what be going on and all that shit. I'm just gonna go.
Know what time it is. Porn star of the week.
Ooh, of the week?
Porn star of the week. Now, usually I pick
You know
one.
what her name is? I got it. Hold on.
Woo! Let's do it.
My phone at. I got it. She a new favorite.
And my nigga
for
pulled.
sure.
She a new favorite.
She a new favorite.
We
for
fuck with the
sure.
newbies. You know what I'm saying? We
She
fuck
a
with the
new favorite
newbies,
for
and you
sure.
gotta express her talents. You know what I'm saying? She better get that sloppy toppy up.
I'm gonna let you know.
That's
the
the type
name
of shit we
right
on.
Now, hold
What
on.
she into? My nigga got it in the phone. Yeah, I got my shit crazy. I ain't.
Yeah, nah,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
a
show you
fucking
my
creep. Nadia J. Her name is Nadia,
Nadia
J.
J.
from Vegas. Oh
Put
my
me on.
God. She was, you know what I mean, a little thing. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking creep, man. You know what I mean?
Oh no,
Like
dark
that.
skin joint.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, she's a new favorite. She's good at what she does. I hope she wins like an avian or something for the work she's putting.
Avian.
Alright, yo, real shit.
How many? See, so she knew she ain't got many scenes.
Yo, I don't
don't
think
even
she
know?
got too many scenes. you
Yeah,
know? She
yeah,
just
yeah.
might be live. I seen another fly little porn star that I like poster, and I was like, oh. Alright, cool. You know, it's a good reference. You know what I mean? It was a
Yeah,
good
heard
reference.
you.
Yo,
Heard
you
you.
wanna know what else? But yo, porn stars is mad hospitable shorties. Like not even on no fucking shit. Just like, yo, shout out,
See what
yo.
I'm saying?
One time, you know what I mean? Another nigga who do a podcast. I ain't gonna promote his shit on your shit though.
That's all good.
No, you
Yeah.
can promote.
Nah,
We show love.
We
We ain't
show
tripping.
love.
We
We
show
show
Shout,
love.
love.
shout out Adam from No Jumper.
Okay.
You feel
Adam
me? That's
is my man.
Come
That's
on.
my
I fuck
man.
with Adam. Shout out to No
I was
Jumper.
gonna try to cross promote. That's
Nah,
my
we
nigga though.
cross
Shout out
promote
to
over here,
Adam
'cause
22, man.
I need Adam to come over here and come
Shout
sit
out
down
Adam
and chop it
22.
up. That's
a good
my
dude.
guy.
You
So
feel
it's,
me?
it's
I'ma
all
come clean.
good.
That's a good dude. The
Yeah,
nigga
it's all
always
good.
loop me in when I'm out that way. You feel me? That's a good guy. Yo, one July 4th, he called me up like, yo, come to this house party I'm at. I'm like, I bet. I had popped over there, bro. He had some porn director house. He got Riley Reid and her friends cooking
Riley
steaks
Reid.
for niggas, my
Come
nigga.
on, that-
And this is
hold up.
before I even knew who Shorty really was, bro. Barbecue and steaks outside, like
Roddy
smoking
Reed cooked you a steak.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You a
Facts.
legend.
Facts.
You a legend.
That's a
You
fact.
legend, my brother.
That's a
You a
fact.
legend. Nah.
That's a
Hands
fact.
down.
And it was good.
Come on,
Shout
bro.
out Riley Reid. And that
Come
shit
on,
was
Riley
good.
Reed cooked him a steak.
I don't even know who the fuck Riley Reid is.
It don't matter.
bro.
I'm
Yo,
telling you.
so
Look
she
at your
won an
brother.
AVN for Porn Star of the Year like
All right,
2-3
so just
years
put
in
it
a
that
row.
way. Shorty is. Well, she's a porn star. She's disgusting.
She's
It's
disgusting.
all
She's
good. You
top
know what I'm
freak, you
saying?
feel me?
She's disgusting.
She might not be the
Salute
finest,
to
but
her.
she's top freak.
It don't
for
matter.
Sure.
See, that's what it is about porn.
What's her
About
name again?
Riley
Riley
Reid.
Reid.
Riley
And
Reid. Shout out to Riley.
you know, it's not
top
with
freak.
porn. It's not always about
Not
a bitch
one of my
being
favorites,
bad,
but
though.
top freak.
Top
Yeah,
freak.
top freak.
Yeah, not one of my favorites.
It's
at all.
about what a
Top
bitch
freak.
could
but
do.
she's
Some-
fire, but that's not one of my, you know what I mean, one of my favorite porn stars. You know what I mean? But she's top freak though. She goes crazy for sure.
You know, I find out about these people when I look back at our episodes and I see like the pictures and stills. It'd be mad funny to me, like when the pictures pop up and they be.
You be looking them
Shit
up?
is mad fun. Nah, I don't. But it's funny to see it though.
You just ain't got no time to be doing that shit, to be honest with you. You one of those niggas.
I mean, niggas make time for what they want to do.
That's a
right?
fact.
I just don't want to do it, so I don't really make time to do it because I live a real life of other shit.
That's a fact. Yo, that's a fact. Yo, but that's my life. Yo, check this, check this out. Be honest with me.
What's up?
You rather live, do you like living in Cali more? East Coast or West Coast?
That's a good one.
Living, I need to be out here. I'm no good living in LA. I
Access-
fall to my
access to
leisure.
too many things.
Too
I
much
fall
going
to
on.
my leisure. It's just I fall into that LA lifestyle. If I get it done tomorrow, get it done later. I could do this now, and to do this for me be getting loaded. I'll just be, if I have too much time on my hands, I don't be doing the shit I need to be doing. Out here, shit be on my ass. Time be on my ass. So like, I can't even really play. You know what I mean? Nigga can't be in his own way at all. And New York don't really be letting me be in my own way. So I would say living out here, but I love LA. Like when I go out there, it's always for a long trip. I can't go out there for short. You feel me?
See, I'm the opposite. I'm the skid bit specialist for LA.
Uh-huh.
All I need is a week or two. A week or two, I could get a year's worth done of shit in just a week or 2.
I'll get a year's worth done, but I'm gonna try to get 5 years worth done and stay a month. Like I love it. I love
It's
that.
hard for me to stay a month because it's too slow for me. So when shit stop, I'm like, I'm still going, and then I get caught up in the time difference, and
But
I'm
I've
thinking
never
I'm
had
on New
something
York
to get
time.
back to until now.
I think
So,
that's
like,
what it's
my
probably.
My
why I'm
last
like that.
LA trip, like I had my young, and I was like, all right, I've been out here for like a week and a half. It's time. Like I don't know what I'm missing. I want to go back, see what's up. Let me just check in, make sure you feel me. It's here. It's like, all right, I'm involved.
Nah, that's some real shit because I've been doing it for so long. I dead forgot why I rush back home all the time until I'm out there, and then it's like Tuesday rolling into Wednesday, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get my kids on Wednesday. I gotta get the fuck home. You know what I mean? So that's when I realized why I can't be there for too long.
I gotta go back to real life.
Nah, LA is not real life.
You gotta go home, Henry.
Not to say that it's not real life to an East Coast nigga. It's just so many things for us to do. And
I'll get lost.
And we'll get lost in translation sometimes. Like for me, I need to have my shit scheduled.
Yeah.
When I'm going out there, okay, I'm gonna be in the American for a block of 48 hours. Then I'm going to Guru Crib. Then I'm going here. It's all work related shit.
I be saying like, yo, thank God I got bakes, my nigga. Like, be like, yo, what I gotta do? What we gotta do? What I'm supposed to be doing? Tell me what, cause
I ain't gonna hold you. Stevie called me. With nigga, yo, hey, yo, big bro, what's up? What we doing? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? I even had his number. He was like, it's Stevie. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I got that shit too. I'm like, oh, what we doing?
Yeah, that's I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, you seen Smoke Podcast show? He's like, nah. I'm like, that shit is fire. He's like, I'm calling this nigga right now.
That easy. My nigga.
That easy, but that shit make me feel good because I designed this platform for us, man. It's for us by us.
Once again, thank you for having me, man.
It's for us by us.
This shit is this is what I like doing.
And it's always to get a good narrative out. You know what I mean? Like I feel like for all of us, it's easy for clickbait. Niggas can find clickbait in a bad way for niggas, right? But who's finding the good clickbait? You feel me? Like not the bullshit. Let's trim the fat. Let's get to the real reason of why. You know what I mean?
Wanting to trim the fat though. Niggas be wanting all the fat and the grease. That's the funny shit.
Yeah.
God, you know what I mean? These niggas be eating pork too though. That's the weird shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold you. Unfortunately, you're around the Puerco eater right now. This King Puerco, that nigga like pork chops. He like them fried, steamed, baked.
Yo, you know what
he
it is?
Pork rinds.
I'm like, judging you, brother. You know, it's just not something that's good for you. Or hopefully over time.
But he don't care.
You know what's funny?
I ain't gonna say I've never ever
the
ate
nigga
pork
eats house fried rice. A nigga that eats house fried rice
got shrimp, everything in it.
Nigga got crazy, everything. Shit got ham,
yo, shrimp
pork,
don't even come
bacon.
that small. Those fake shrimps. You know shrimp don't come that small?
So I'm the only nigga eat house fried rice?
Nah, you're not the only nigga that I know other niggas that order the house fried rice.
A
little bit of everything. Let me get a little bit of everything.
I ain't got the best eating habits, but you're not about to. You know what this dude do? He paint me like
I don't think I've ever
just
seen
pork.
house fried rice get ordered in front of me in my whole life.
He does it. I seen a nigga, he was like, he
fire.
couldn't decide.
Chicken wings with the
The
house fried
nigga
rice?
couldn't decide what he wanted. I watched the computer. I watched it calculate.
Yeah,
I ordered my shit. I'm like, let me get four wings. Yo, bust it.
Give me it all.
But I'm like, yo, let me get four wings with vegetable. I'm like, let me get 4 wings with vegetable fried rice, right? Because I like to mix it up. Fat nigga just add some vegetables in there. I watch this nigga. Let me get 4 wings fried hard chopped up. I'm just watching it. He don't want to say pork fried rice because it's just going to highlight the pork. He's like, house fried rice. I'm like, this nigga want a little bit of everything.
Yo, that's funny because I wanted the shrimp fried rice and I wanted the pork fried rice, but like you said, I ain't want to say the pork fried rice. Then you start talking shit, and he don't like to buy me pork. So if I don't buy pork, usually he pays. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They say, yo, if I get pork, you gotta pay for your shit.
You gotta pay for your own misery.
No pork on the check is crazy. No pork on the check.
I'm not paying for no pork
on the plate. No pork
Ain't
on the check.
nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Lobster on smoked dizzle.
I'm not paying for no pork. Nah, but the nigga eats barbecue pork rinds too, though. He's different. He eats the saturated pork too. He's from down south. He's from South Carolina. He play like that. He eat pig feet, all that.
I'm from Harlem, but my roots is from South Carolina, so
cool.
I mean, respectfully,
Mom Deuce used to have the pork rinds, nigga run around,
I ain't just single. I ain't just single. I ain't just gonna single you out.
I ain't had the snacks, nigga. I ain't had the Dunkaroos. I ain't had that. Mom Deuce, she got legs, pork rinds, and the Doritos is going the first day.
But I ain't gonna hold you. The pork
you
rinds
already
was
know that. You know what I'm saying?
The pork rinds was more than the wise.
For sure.
I fuck the wise.
That's a delicatessen in some households.
The pork rinds is after the rinds. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Hey, once in a while,
I think the pork rinds. I think the rinds is annoying for me nowadays because the noise that it makes. Like if I don't want to, like I don't know, I get annoyed for certain things.
Hey, yo,
and that shit,
smell
listen, I don't
crazy.
care, me.
It bothers me. It bothers me.
Listen, I don't care.
It irks me.
I don't
I'm not
care.
just. I'm only singling you out because you in front of
You
me.
eat raw
And so-
fish.
I eat sushi.
I hate that shit. I eat sushi too, but I hate
But you
raw,
you
raw
gotta go
fish.
to Japan. You gotta go to Japan.
You
That's
eat ass.
I love eating ass.
The fuck you talking about? Man? You eat raw fish.
eating
Nigga, you eat ass.
I love
fuck you
eating
talking
ass.
about?
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you
I
talking
love
about,
eating
nigga?
ass, bro.
Alright,
That get them crazy.
Alright, that's enough. That's
Listen,
enough. You know,
I
look,
tweeted
look,
the
look.
other day, you gotta eat a pussy from the back, eat a ass, slip it in raw,
Give
buy
your
her
own.
flowers, take out the eat. She love you.
Put it in a book.
That's not the combo,
Put it in a book. Maybe we'll
but that's not
publish
the
it.
combo.
Oh, clear. I'm only doing shit like that to like the mother of my child. It's the only one.
Yeah,
who get
respect, yo. She already know what it is.
Word up.
She know what it is. I ain't even gotta say that. Keep it pushing, brother.
Yo, you a sick man. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. Anyway, before
I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, I'm gonna save that one. I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that
He
one.
said I'm gonna say that one.
I'm gonna
for
save
later.
that one.
no more your sexcapades for this episode. That's it.
I'm gonna save that one. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Nah,
got
nah,
the
nah,
porn
nah.
star
It's too
of the
good.
week.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's too
Go
good.
ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it holy. Wifey had COVID.
That's crazy.
I told her to put the mask on and I still smashed.
Yo, he's dead ass.
It's not STD. So COVID not an STD.
It's not.
All right, so we was protected.
Yo, fuck it, yo.
Shout out to my wife. I love you because you held it down. And nigga,
Yo,
I needed
that's
that at the
crazy.
time. You know what I'm saying? She held it
I gotta
down.
pull this shit up. I feel like I'm like trapped. For
So
I'm wrong
nah,
for that?
We in the closet, man. We in the closet.
Yeah, when she hear that shit, she gonna be like, I hate you, nigga.
Nah,
I be
you
like,
cold.
I love you, baby.
That's why I tried to wean it off. I'm talking about some
Nah,
whole
fuck
other
all that, nigga. My life is a movie. That's mine.
Y'all
Cause
think
you
she
want
know
it
what
to
it
be.
is?
Because you want it to be.
Think who?
Do you think Max B's coming home for real?
That's what niggas keep saying. They say next
That
year
shit been
every
like an
year.
urban myth.
They say next year every
That's
year.
just turning
You know
into
what
an
I'm saying?
urban myth. That's
They say
scary.
next year every year, so I don't know.
I don't know.
just turning
I
into an
hear. I
urban
heard
myth.
many things. I heard many
I heard
things.
many things.
Max B
I hope
was
he
like
do.
the wave for me. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
me too.
Like,
What? You kidding
he
me?
was that nigga,
What?
man. You know what I'm saying?
Trues, Antiques, ACG,
Yeah, thank you.
Beach
Come
Wash
on.
and Mom right
Talk
now.
you sour. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Grand Crew.
Amazing spinoff,
Come
by the
on.
way. Amazing spinoff.
Spin off by what?
Power Book 3.
Power Book 3.
No, I'm talking about that was the spinoff.
Yo,
The great spinoff just now. I'll update you when it's over. Anyway, I usually leave the gems, right? But when I have gems here, I always like my gems to leave a little more gems on the way out. Give me a gem for anybody chasing their dreams.
don't ever want for less, want for more. And then once you get it, want for more than that. For real.
I like this nigga.
Short and sweet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, my brother. I love
Thank you
you.
for having me, man. I love you too. man.
Unlimited flowers, unlimited buds, unlimited
more back to
bulletproof
you, man.
love, nigga.
Come
You
on,
already
forever.
know.
Forever.
It's been an honor having you up here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for having me, man.
And you know we definitely had a good chat. What you was about to say?
Nah, real talk. I'm sorry.
Nah,
You know
it's
what I'm
okay.
saying? One thing. This is a deep question. And I thought of you when I, you know what I'm saying, read this shit. It said, are you at peace when you don't get what you want? And I just want y'all to think about that. And I ain't want to go on without even saying that because I wanted to share that knowledge. That's just something to think about.
Because you read that recently.
Yeah, I
said
just
that.
did. I
That
you know what I'm saying?
connected, though.
and that brought me to that. You know what I'm saying?
I
And,
know that.
and I've been thinking about that.
I
lately,
know the
so.
answer. I'm not. I'm never at peace when I don't get what I want, but that's how I learn to not be at peace. You feel me? That's how I learn to deal with not being at peace, not getting what I want. Being in situations where I can't get what I want and still trying.
You know, some people confuse peace for happiness. Right? So, me as of late, and you know, nigga, I'm learning myself every day.
Yeah.
Right? So,
That's all you could do.
even I confuse peace for happiness at sometimes because they both coincide, but it's two different things. So, peace is from within, right?
Something
Happiness
you
is
could give yourself.
right. Happiness is a feeling.
Right. You could get that from somebody else or something else.
Or whatever, but happiness is also the root of desire.
Right.
Right. So if you eliminate desire, right, or not eliminate it, but just not highlight your desires,
Right.
then you will be happy because
You'll
your
be at
happiness,
peace.
you'll be
You'll find your peace.
boom.
'Cause
So
you
that's
won't
what
want it.
smart.
Come on, bro.
There we go. You know what I mean? So
I'm with you.
that was a good answer. Great narrative, great finish.
Come on.
Right? That was some smart
on.
niggas shit right there. I love having intellectual conversations with my
Philosophy.
brothers from the inner cities because they feel like, let me not say they feel like, they don't feel like shit. I feel like a stereotype for us brothers from inner cities.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people feel like because we don't have the book credit on paper for having a degree or whatever it is,
Right.
that we can't hold these intellectual conversations, hold each other accountable, and really shed light on different things that we could articulate because we actually been through it, than somebody that's just bird's eye view doing research on it, right?
I'm so prideful in my articulation. You know what I mean? Because I'm able to articulate myself the way I can, and I know that there's all these things that these people who went to college for and learned in these books that I can learn at any time. But there's things I learned from experience and things outside of my life that them people could never learn.
And that's a fact.
So I could reach whatever level of intelligence they have, but they can never reach mine.
And this is not even to alienate anybody that you know, because I have a lot of good
Period.
friends that, you know, that
Nah,
finish strong, and did. I'm
Yo,
just
dog,
saying,
that
you
have
know,
lived a whole different life.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about being street or anything. I'm just talking about me personally living a life based off experience. You know what I mean? And learning certain lessons the hard way. I could still learn. Yeah, I could still go to Harvard. I could still go. You know what I mean? I could still do all of that shit because I'm breathing. You feel me?
such is life. And that's the name of this episode. Such is life.
That's hard.
Now, what's the stupid shit you say on the way out?
Hey, yo, listen, man. Curls for the girls, waist for the babes, naps for the hood rats. Show Broadway ho. We got here Dash in this motherfucker, you heard?
Yeah.
Smoke Dizza, personal party. Cheer. We out of here, nigga.